that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. Oh, he's got some space. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Let's it fly. Touchdown, Northwestern. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive to get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Duke's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the...
Breaks into the open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Fires downfield. He's open on the right. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 30. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Got his man downfield. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously, trying to pound their way in. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, 1st and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Hand off to the lone back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Yeah, this man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
Good timing on the quick out. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they had a third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Quickly complete.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. The play action fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. zips it out to his man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. On the run, it's King. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. On 1st and goal, let's see if Northwestern can score. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you can make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Utah. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Right on the money. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll heave it deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner goes down. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Complete downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds a man on the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Northwestern! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Blue Devils in the hurry up. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. First down for this offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Right down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And the defender makes a great read in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25. First and 10. They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He hurls one deep down the left side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
Northwestern about to boot it away to open the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking. Very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end.
nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Northwestern coming to the line with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down, using the back as a receiver on the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, still a little. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll give it to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking for space, it's Kane. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fires to the big fella. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for it all. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. corral, but not before. He picks up the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Skips away from pressure. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start this drive firing. Got his man quickly. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now, the 7th sack of the game.
Scrambling away. Keeps it and gets to 1st down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Going right to work up top. Forced out of the pocket. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
Looking for the goal line.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is third down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the fourth down.
The snap sets up the throw. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute rollout.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with it. Last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Trying play action. Working that left side now. Bounced off his feet.
It's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Wants to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Blue Devils will punt it away on fourth down. A high kick trying to pen them deep. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Picked off. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.